And welcome back to episode 2 of the Snap Count Pod. We've got a big week coming up, so we're going to go through our week 1 review, the MVP and the failure of the week, the too early to determine segment where we go through some talking points from week 1, and then we're also going to finish off with our week 2 preview.
It's good to be here, Coop. Obviously, a massive few days of the NFL starting. We don't have our co-host here today, Danko. He's out, unfortunately, but so looking forward to, reviewing the week that just happened and talking about a few things that we talked about last week, which we can revisit.
Yeah, well, you want to start with that then, the Cooper Cup tracker?
Yeah, so for the viewers that didn't watch last week, we had a big debate on if Cooper Cup still could play football at the high level. And this week, I don't think he did that. He had 2 receptions and 15 yards.
It's growing pains throughout the team now. They unfortunately lost on the weekend to the Niners, but he's still going to be a great player on this team, I reckon.
Well, to people that don't know, the Cooper Cup tracker we're going to do every week because in episode 1, we were debating if Devontae Adams or Cooper Cup, which one's washed and which one isn't. Obviously, Devontae Adams is not washed. He had 4 receptions for 51 yards.
They might both be washed. That might be what we get down to at the end of the season.
McVay is just learning how to use him. He used Puka for 130. He just settles Devontae into the offense.
That's exactly what Cup's going to be doing at Seahawks. Then.
Mate,
if you want to use that, I can use it too.
15 yards, 2 receptions. Come on, man.
Yeah, but 4 receptions isn't much better. I think the targets are around the same. So, and also one's on a very worse team than Devontae Adams. So it's very hard to say so far.
Smith and Jigba did not struggle, mate. And a lot of other receivers didn't struggle.
Wide receiver 1.
Name
another receiver that didn't struggle. He was the second receptions leader on that team.
That just shows your point about Seattle winning the NFC West. If he's your second best receiver getting 15 yards.
Mate, as I said before, it's growing pains.
All right, we'll see. We'll see throughout
the week. They had opportunity to win the game. Unfortunately, Sam Darnold just doesn't have that clutch gene like a few other quarterbacks of his draft class actually do.
Yeah,
we'll get into that later.
We know that with Sam Darnold last year. The week's 18 game against the Vikings where they had to win to get the number 1 seed. He absolutely stuffed that game up. And then the wild card obviously was an embarrassment against the Rams. So Sam Darnold, he's not taking Seattle anywhere this year. And I'm going to keep saying it every week. It's not going to happen, mate.
We'll come back to this next week. We'll see if there's a different story. But week 1, thoughts, first game that we watched.
An unbelievable Monday morning here in Australia. We stayed up till 3 a.m. It was probably one of the best feelings in the world? Week 1, Monday morning, Red Zone kicks off, all the games on the screen, probably one of the best feelings.
I, for one, watched my fantasy team just dismantle. Get absolutely smashed throughout it. Nobody scored for me, which is awesome to see.
Who was the big letdowns for you?
Jamar Chase, 4.6 points. Tyreek Hill did nothing too. Mark Andrews, 1.5 later that day.
And who else do you have? A particular receiver with blonde hair?
Yeah, he played all right.
Cooper Cup?
He scored more than... No, he didn't actually.
No, exactly right. So
he tried. My running backs went well, though. James Cook and Breece Hall both went well.
Yeah, that's good to hear. But obviously, we'll talk about the biggest game in that time slot, the early time slot, was probably Aaron Rodgers heading back into New York after Aaron Glenn told him, you're not required on this team.
Yep.
And him throwing for 4 touchdowns, 290 yards, just showed that he's back. He's ready to go.
You can't beat class with him. I think he's such a good player, always has been. Get the right people around him, he's going to show out, as he did. This game, 4 TDs. Justin Fields also played a really great game. But I think
he was impressive, Justin Fields.
There's a reason he's a 4-time MVP in Rodgers. So
yeah, I think he's back.
How do we think the Steelers will go this year with him?
I think, every year, they just scrape into the playoffs and lose a playoff game. They haven't won a playoff game in over a decade. But I think this year, you look at the quarterbacks they've been using in those little playoff runs they've had. It's been Mason Rudolph, Duck Hodges, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson. Come on, man. They've got A-Rod in the building now.
Yeah.
I think they're a chance to go around 11-6, 12-5. I'm seriously saying that. I think they've got an unbelievable defense. They didn't really show it against New York. I mean, conceding 32 points, I think it was. Wasn't good enough, but they'll build throughout the year.
Also, defense won in a game that Jalen Ramsey.
Well, exactly.
You got Garrett Wilson.
You got Jalen Ramsey back in, so he's been missing in form recently. The last few years, he's become a bit irrelevant since leaving the Rams. But I feel like now that he's matched with Mike Tomlin and Hayward and TJ Watt and Patrick Queen, that defense is going to be unbelievable when they get it all sorted. So I think the Steelers will do well.
Jalen Warren showed out again. He's played well the last couple of years. He showed out start of this season. DK Metcalf played really well.
Yeah, he was
also with that, a little wide receiver named Calvin Austin played very well in his team.
So A-Rod's got a few little toys to play with. So I'm big on the Steelers this year, and it was awesome to see, just him doing these ones as he's walking off the field with Tomlin, with the Jets fans booing him, just saying, you know who I am. So
that's Jets fans for you, I guess. But another game in this time slot was Miami versus Indianapolis Colts.
Don't get me started. I actually had a bet on 4 teams to win. I think it was the Steelers to win, and there was 2 others, and I just need the Dolphins to win. And they just absolutely choked. You would have thought, looking at the matchup, Daniel Jones against playing for Indianapolis. Like, how are you going to lose that when you've got Waddle, Hill, Tua, who's supposed to be an unbelievable quarterback? He just threw picks for fun, didn't take care of the ball. It was really concerning.
Yeah, couple fumbles, couple interceptions.
And it's not like, sometimes interceptions, quarterbacks can't do much about them, but he's like overthrowing receivers.
Yeah, and you've got 2 very quality receivers on that team.
Yeah, and a good O-line and
a good running back.
Good offensive play caller. There's no real excuse there for Tua, so it'll be interesting to see where he's at in the next couple of weeks because it looks very concerning.
What do we think of Mike McDaniel and that Tua? Do you think they're there next year or? I know it's early, week 1.
It's week 1. I can't really say because, week 1 we saw a few years ago the Packers lost to the Saints by 30 points plus.
Yeah.
A-Rod had like no yards, few picks. Then they went on to go 13-4 and he won MVP. So we'll wait and see, but it'll be hard to
I'm
come
calling
back
it
from.
now. They're done.
You're calling it now?
They're done. Miami are done.
Well, we'll look back on this then.
They won't get near the division, as you'd say, because Buffalo, I think, had it already tied up if they could. But with that, I think they're completely done.
Yeah.
I don't see them doing anything this year or next year. I think a rebuild must be coming up soon. Now, I want to get your thoughts on this game, the Rams-Texans game. Wasn't the best game to watch.
It was scrappy, wasn't it? 9-14 in the end. Really, really scrappy game. Wasn't like it was built up as a massive game. The Texans are a big playoff chance. The Rams always are. Devontae Adams joining the Rams. Stingley up against Adams. He did a pretty good job, Stingley, but that was a scrap fest. But once again, Puka Nacua gets absolutely dog-shotted in the second quarter, helmet to helmet twice, bleeding out of his face, looks groggy, and just comes back onto the field. Didn't play the whole second quarter, comes back in the third, gets 130 yards, 10 targets, and they were like tough yards too. Like obviously 10 receptions for 130 yards. He was just grinding through post-contact yards. He's a warrior, and I think he's a big threat for the Offensive Player of the Year.
See, now that's biased.
No, it's not biased.
He is nowhere near.
Nowhere near. He's 4th favourite. He is 4th favourite.
At the end of the year, you won't be near it.
Why do you say that? Do you think because Devontae Adams could take yards off him?
No, not that. There is so many more quality receivers out there than him.
He's in his third year.
So many more running backs better than him.
He's in his 3rd year. He's just come with 130 yards. He's Stafford's number 1 target. We obviously know this because Stafford, he loves to target receivers, as you know. When he was in Detroit, just targeted Johnson every season.
Even Cup.
And Cup, Triple Crown. And now he's got his new boy, Puka Nacua. So I just think he's a big chance for Offensive Player of the Year. I don't think that's biased. He's 4th favourite for a reason. And the Rams are going to be up there this year. So I think...
Zero chance.
I
give it 0 chance. He is near it at the end of the year.
Let us know what you think in the comments because I think Puka's a real big chance. Oh, okay, whatever, mate. Yeah.
Now, Detroit without Ben Johnson.
Jeez, it looked clunky. It looked very clunky.
It looked very, very bad, I reckon, throughout the game. It didn't look... Offense looked horrible.
Goff looked...
Packers' defense is that strong.
How good was it seeing Parsons come on, make that pressure early?
Even that sack in the late 3rd, early 4th was horrible, amazing too. Goff, just no awareness throughout the game.
The Lambeau crowd getting behind Parsons.
Is it the Ben Johnson effect, or is it just...
Once again, it's week 1. We can't really tell, but it looks bad. So it could be an early sign, but I think... they'll surely fix it throughout the year. You've got stars everywhere. Unbelievable O-line, unbelievable receivers.
I think we can all agree there's a clear number 1 in that division now. And it's not Detroit anymore.
It's Green Bay, 100%.
Well and truly.
Yeah.
They looked like a Super Bowl contender. I'm going to say it.
Unbelievable with Parsons. How good did Parsons look in the number 1? Number 1.
He's such a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
And I'm so stupid why Cowboys let him go.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they got the 2 first-round picks, but the problem is the Packers are always up there every year, so they won't be early first-round picks.
Those 2 first-round picks won't be near what the player he is.
Well, he's an unbelievable
Just
talent.
pay the man. I don't understand why you don't pay him. He is that good.
It's the Jerry Jones show. As you saw, did you see on Thursday Night Football, Eagles fans Jerry was walking along the sideline and they were like, "Thank you, Jerry. Keep doing what you're doing," because he runs that organisation horribly. So Philly,
he's running into the ground. They need a. I don't know how, because he's the owner, but they've got to override him somehow.
I mean, they're still a very valuable franchise in terms of the money they bring in, but their on-field performance...
Success is what you need, and you're never going to get it.
No, they're not going to get it with Jerry. He needs
trading their best players.
Yeah.
But what can you do, I guess? But let's go on to probably the game of that Sunday slot. I know it was the...
Game of the year, potentially.
Prime time. It's got early on that, but what a comeback from Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, well, it was a good one watching this one with you. You were just fuming in the first half.
I was questioning questioning the defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, play calling.
You had your head in the hands.
Our safeties,
you were
cornerbacks.
unsociable.
Mate, that was one of the worst halves I've seen us play.
Really?
Compared to last year, especially at home where we're now 12 in a row there, to then turning around that last quarter, that shows something. That shows growth throughout this group to do what they do. I don't think like that Rams game last year was one of them. They were always down, but we never came back. I think this time last year would have lost that. So I'm very happy to see how the Bills look. I think they're a very Super Bowl contending team this year. I know it's a bit biased.
They are every year, but
we never get there.
We'll see what happens.
Are we finally going to get over the hump? Is it the question?
In January.
Yeah.
As long as Patrick Mahomes is not there, you could.
And
this could be the year that Patrick Mahomes doesn't get to an AFC Championship game. So if you play a Baltimore, I don't see why not.
At home, we'll see. But some people want to talk about James Cook. Just got paid. That 52-yard run put him in a great scoring position. He's a player.
Always.
Keon Coleman, finally back. Got injured halfway through last year. Had 112 receiving yards, especially including 95 in the last quarter alone.
Yep.
That's something. Is a second-year wide receiver. It might be that wide receiver one Josh Allen needs after Stephon Diggs is gone. Derrick Henry's fumble. Thoughts on that?
Massive.
Why are you stiff-arming somebody? Why are you doing that?
It's moments like that.
Mate, you've had 170 yards.
It's moments like that where you think the NFL's rigged because I don't know what he was doing, but that obviously cost them the game in the end.
Stiff-arming our best defensive tackle is...
I mean, you're Derrick Henry, but still a dumb decision to do.
You're up by
crucial moment.
By a touchdown and a half there. You've had 170 yards yourself. You decided to do that. That's crazy.
It shows Baltimore's mindset. They obviously get comfortable in leads.
Cocky, you reckon?
They do every year. They seem to choke a lot of games of football when they should have won. I saw a stat the other day where they had like 15 scoreboards where they're up by 10 or 8 with like 2-3 minutes to go and they end up losing. So I don't know. That might be a hardball issue, but
I agree. I definitely think it is.
You think so?
I think you've got one of the best quarterbacks there, and you're not using him in that last half of that quarter.
Exactly. So
at all. You're basically tying him down and going, here's a couple screen passes, here's a slant over across from Justice Hill.
Do you need...
let the guy run.
Did they need a new voice in Baltimore? That talent?
That early? Oh, I don't know about new voice. I think he's a great coach, but far out. If you're losing games like that where you're a 99% chance of winning...
It's unexcusable. You can't do that, especially in such a tight division they're in. That drop game is probably going to cost them a big seeding at the end of the year. So,
yeah. Well, that's the Sunday games done. Besides Bengals
surviving late.
All the other games, Young Wei Koo obviously missed against the Bucks. They should have probably won that. Baker Mayfield's got an arm on him.
Yeah, our co-host Danko, Falcons fan, he was fuming.
That's why he's not here today.
Yeah, that's probably why he's not here. He doesn't want to face it.
In all sorts. It was a right opening day. I think the Sunday night game really topped it off. But then we went into the Monday night game thinking, at halftime you're thinking, geez, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? And then came out and threw a pick six. It's like far out.
Yeah, the Chicago Bears again.
But then he turned it on, didn't he? Flipped the script completely.
Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable.
He's something. He's obviously a national championship winning quarterback. He showed something in that last quarter alone. It's just Bears couldn't stop that momentum at all. I don't know why, but any thoughts on that?
Yeah, when the game was there to be won, JJ went to another level.
Yeah.
Just was calm, under pressure, making the throws he wasn't making in the first half, using Jefferson. Then that
finally used Jefferson.
Yeah.
Far out. What do you have, 4 receiving yards going into that final quarter?
Exactly right. So, obviously, and then his touchdown at the end where he runs himself. Kevin O'Connell absolutely hyped on the bench.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings, they're here.
He's going to be something, I think, that quarterback. I think we said it early in the last episode. He's going to be I know Danko said it. Be quite a player.
Well, Danko took him as offensive rookie of the year, I think.
He'd be probably favourite at the moment.
He would be favourite, but obviously he's going to be a player, that Blue.
Yeah, well, that's really all the games, all the meaningful ones we went through. Philadelphia defended their Super Bowl on the
Thursday night. Yep.
Chargers.
Chargers in Brazil. That was impressive.
That was very impressive.
Last episode, you guys were taking the Chargers over the Chiefs in division, disrespecting Patrick Mahomes.
Who was right?
And the Chiefs, I thought it is week 1, but it was impressive. And I want to ask you a question.
Here we go.
Do you think that game in Brazil is a turning point for Justin Herbert in big moments? Because as obviously...
Look how good he looked in that game, especially in a run game from him. That's the best I've ever seen him in a run game. He's done that passing before, but it's such a complete game from him. I've never seen that before. I think he's going to...
You think that's the turning point? He's back.
Put this camera on me. Chiefs won't make playoffs this year.
What?
Chiefs won't make playoffs.
Are you serious?
They're done. They are done. They've just lost their best wide receiver. The other one's out for a few weeks.
What about that? Travis just giving old Xavier a massive shoulder.
You've got Broncos and Chargers, two great playoff teams, I reckon.
Broncos, great playoff team. Did you see him against Tennessee?
Great team to make the playoffs, sorry. They'll both make playoffs.
I agree with you that Kansas City are done. I think they're done.
They're not making playoffs.
They're not done as in like they're going to miss playoffs, but I don't think they win the Super Bowl this year. But to say they're not going to make the playoffs, not even going to. So you don't think they're not a top 7 team in the AFC?
I think they're a top 7 team,
but on the seedings they won't sneak in.
They won't make playoffs this year.
That is a crazy take. I can't wait to review that one because that could be clipped up everywhere,
as it should,
and be an embarrassment.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Kickers update throughout the week.
A few shockers,
Jake Moody was waived. Finally.
About time.
49ers has been there for a couple of years
besides
now. Done absolutely nothing.
Besides the longest ever field goal in a Super Bowl he actually has. Besides that.
How did they go in a Super Bowl?
Yeah, well, they lost.
Did not matter.
But he was, terrible overall.
Matt Prater for the Bills got signed on a Thursday and then...
I mean, you should be making those, though.
Did what he did. Yeah, but it shows something. That's questions around Tyler Bass now. See if he's going to be there next year. Youngway Koo, thoughts on that?
Yeah, Youngway.
Nearly missed the one beforehand too, so he wasn't really in good form at all.
It's not the first time he's missed a game winner.
Yeah.
Obviously, Falcons fans would be kicking themselves.
Do you think they overpaid him?
How much did they pay him?
Paid him a lot.
A lot of money for Youngway Koo.
Yeah, for a kicker, I think it's quite good
money. We'll soon see, but that's cost him a divisional game, which could be crucial because the Falcons are always in the mix towards the end of the year.
Yeah, they're always a couple games out. That's one that might have needed.
Yeah, so...
And now, this is something you've pointed out. Tell us how weird it is that the Ravens kicker is not Justin Tucker anymore.
Yeah, it was crazy, wasn't it? That Sunday night game.
It did look weird. I completely forgot until he came out.
Yeah, exactly right. I'm like, Tucker? Oh, wait, who the hell is that?
Some rookie. He looked good, besides the extra point that really cost him at the end. But
so it's weird not seeing the number 9 out there.
And he won't ever be back.
You don't think so? They won't pick him up?
It's going to be hard to, I think.
With these allegations, well, he is only mid-30s and, kickers can go a while, but, with all the allegations, I don't think a team wants to have him representing.
He's you'd say, one of, if not the greatest kickers of all time.
He's the greatest kicker of all time, 100%.
Yes.
100%.
And the team that has had him the whole career has waived him.
Yeah.
You don't see a team picking him up.
Yeah.
If they're giving up on him, I think everybody else will.
It's just a shame, like his reputation of the greatest kicker ever is always going to have that bit of an asterisk.
That's what happens. He did it to himself.
It's bad behaviour, and you're going to have to pay the price. So, it was weird, but it's a new era for Baltimore on the special team side.
Now, we're going to go over our MVP of the week, which we will make sure we know every week, and then at the end of the year, give out awards.
Yep.
Talk us throughout the MVP of the week.
Well, who else but the man you're wearing, Josh Allen.
Who else would it be?
Who else? I mean, Lamar played very well, but just wasn't good enough.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Josh Allen, once again, unbelievable.
394 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a passing rate of 112.
Yeah, it was just that second half was just crazy good.
And I think he silenced all the doubters of that MVP award last year. Who should have won it, Lamar or Josh?
Yeah.
Josh clearly played Lamar. I think Lamar played really well.
I don't think Lamar did anything wrong. It's just...
He just didn't do anything great like Josh did.
I think when the game was there to be locked away, he didn't really get the best opportunity to lock it away because of some play calling and some fumbling. But, Josh Allen, hard to go past.
Yeah. Now, failure of the week, which I'm loving this as a Bills fan.
Tua turn the ball over. He gets
horrible game. He lost 33-8 to the Colts, as we mentioned before. 114 passing yards, 2 interceptions, a couple fumbles, a 51.7 passer rating. We've said it before. I think he might be done.
And you know what really weirded me is on Instagram they showed Tua and Daniel Jones like sort of high-fiving each other after the game, and Tua's laughing and smiling and having a chat. I'm like, it's all good to be, you know.
I don't think you'd see Mahomes.
They are just human, but like, come on, man, you've just embarrassed the Miami Dolphins. Massive franchise, all the fans would be fuming. You've just embarrassed yourself week one, and you're smiling and laughing.
2 years ago, halfway through the season, it was Miami's division. Bills were shot.
And Tua was MVP favourite at one point.
Bills were shot, and now look at it 2 years after. Bills came back and won that division. Miami basically gave it to him on a silver platter at the end.
No wonder Tyreek Hill wants to leave.
Yeah, and now there's questions about could they be the worst team in the division?
Well, it's going to be hard to go past the Patriots, I think. Yeah. But Miami will definitely
this time next year. What's your thoughts?
I think Tua won't be quarterback.
Yeah, I think Pats and Jets are going up. There's definitely one team that's going to go down,
and it's Miami.
Yeah,
100%. So
now I've got a couple of questions. It's too early to determine. That's the whole segment name. But I want a couple of talking points I want to go through with you. Are the Chiefs done?
Well, we said before, I think they are. I just think the Chiefs are done. You know, they just don't have the best receivers. Their O-line's questionable. The defense is still pretty good. You've obviously got the best quarterback talent, I think.
No.
I think overall play, I think Josh Allen's playing better football recently.
Overall player?
I think Patrick Mahomes is still the best footballer in the world.
Why isn't Josh Allen the best quarterback then?
I just think Patrick's just done it on the big stage.
But take away. You're saying best player, skill-wise?
I think Patrick Mahomes' IQ's better.
That's all. I can't give him anything else besides mentality of winning. His IQ.
It is an interesting debate because then you're basically saying that Tom Brady's not the best player ever because
That's different.
How's it different?
Because his IQ was better. His passing was better than most quarterbacks.
Most, but not. He wasn't the best passer. Let's be real. He wasn't the most.
I don't think anybody's denying he's not the most talented quarterback ever.
Well, I think Tom Brady, when he was playing, Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning were overall better players than him.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Well, it's actually a good debate, but
yeah,
I think the Chiefs are done. Yes.
Now, as we just mentioned, then is Josh Allen the best quarterback?
On form, he's the best player in the league. On form, but I'm still taking Patrick Mahomes.
You're taking Patrick Mahomes over Josh Allen.
I'm taking Patrick Mahomes off Josh Allen right now as an overall player.
5 years ago, you swapped them teams. What's happening?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's your answer, right there.
Oh, you can't.
Not one thing's changing.
I think Josh Allen has.
Is there a game Josh Allen has lost by himself against the Chiefs in those playoffs? Probably not. Besides maybe the AFC Championship.
But Patrick shouldn't be punished for that because he's got a good coach.
I'm not punishing him. I'm just saying I think Josh Allen is clearly the best quarterback.
I'll put this to you. Last year we were talking about is Patrick Mahomes the greatest quarterback ever?
Yeah.
And has Josh Allen ever been close to that debate?
No, because you take away the awards though. Take away the awards.
I just think if you're in the GOAT debate, you're better. Simple.
We'll see. Well, you'd say all right, fair enough. Now we'll go on to the next one. Will the Packers run away with the NFC North?
I think
so. Obviously 1-0.
I think
just
so.
Set lines.
Week one, obviously can't overreact, but I think the Packers will run away with it unless Detroit fix their problems quickly. Because if they don't fix it quickly, they're going to keep falling behind, and Green Bay aren't going to stuff around. So I think the Packers should definitely win the NFC North and run away with it.
Jeez, that's a change from last week. If you want to go back to
my predictions video. A week's a long time of football, so
yeah, fair enough.
I think I backtrack on my statement.
So you're saying Packers now?
Yep, 100%.
Now this is one again. Is Herbert's performance in Brazil the turning point for him?
Well, I gave you that question. I'll answer it now, and I think no.
No.
It's week one. It's week one. You know, you can call it a big game and all, but when playoff implications are on the line, when elimination is on the line, I'm still waiting to see it because he hasn't won a playoff game. He was up 27-3 against Jacksonville in 2022, choked a 27-3 lead. Let that sink in. I don't think a week one game against the washed Chiefs is a turning point for him. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I want to see him win a
I'm gonna have
playoff
to
game.
disagree with you there, man. I think they're going to be a complete team this year.
You reckon?
And I think he's going to be an MVP contender.
MVP.
I'm going to say at the end of the year, he'll be known as a top 5 quarterback in the league. Justin Herbert, top 5 quarterback in the league.
He could be in the regular season, but
yeah.
Let's see how he goes in the playoffs.
Well, I think that's the hump he has to get over.
Yeah, well, his regular seasons have been unbelievable.
Well, last year was a amazing regular season.
Yeah, exactly. And then goes into Houston and gets destroyed.
Basically threw as many picks he did the whole regular season in one game.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't say it's a turning point when it's week 1. I know, big game, Brazil.
Are you arguing that's the most complete you've ever seen him play?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
But it's week 1 on YouTube TV. Like, come on, man. Do it on
against
playoffs.
a team that just made a Super Bowl for the, third straight time? Fourth?
Yes.
Third.
But like we've talked about, I think the Chiefs aren't going to be anything this year. So I don't think so. It's an interesting debate. Let us know what you guys think. So.
Now let's go into our preview for week 2. This is going to be exciting, I reckon.
Oh, yes.
We've got a Thursday night football, Washington Commanders versus Green Bay at Green Bay, both 1-0. Give us your first thoughts on it.
Oh, it's going to be a cracking game in Green Bay. Is Green Bay, is it?
Yep.
Yep. Thursday night football in Lambeau. Can't really beat it besides when the snow's coming down.
Yep.
It'll be interesting for Washington. They had a reasonably good win against New York.
Yeah, it was...
They got the job done.
Yeah, that's all they did. They didn't really show out or anything, but...
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see...
There's a reason we didn't talk about it.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see Jaden Daniels under the bright lights. You know, he's a big-time player.
Yep.
In Lambeau against Micah Parsons and that Green Bay defense.
Yep.
I can't wait for it. It's going to be a cracking game. Who do you think will win?
You can't go past the home team this early, I reckon. I think Green Bay have showed themselves as a Super Bowl contender. I think they'll maintain that. I think it'll be a close game, but I got Green Bay by 7.
Yeah, I'm going to take Green Bay.
Green
Bay. Well, it could be a bye for them because they're that good. But Green Bay.
Are you saying Washington Commanders are a bye team?
Nah. Sorry, but
Coopers came out and said Washington Commanders are a team that nobody even previews against, nobody even trains against. It's just a team that you're always just going to win. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not trying to say that, but Green Bay win by 10.
10. All right. Now let's go into our 1 p.m. games, which is 3 a.m. here. Is there any games really worth getting up for? We will find out.
Yeah, well, let's see.
Cleveland Browns versus Baltimore at Baltimore. I think this is quite easy.
I'm going to say Baltimore here. Cleveland played all right last week against Cincinnati, but Baltimore aren't going to go 0-2. They can't go 0-2.
Oh, if they go 0-2, they've got a very tough schedule coming up too.
At home against Joe Flacco. I mean, that'll be interesting to see the reception he gets in Baltimore.
Yeah,
former Super Bowl champion.
They'll give him something. He
they
deserves it.
don't hate him. I've seen a lot of Ravens fans. They love him still, even though he's playing for a division rival.
I think that's a quite easy win.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go Baltimore. Are that angry about last week? They're going to win by 28.
Yeah, I think this could be a Lamar getting benched in the third quarter kind of game.
Exactly right. So
you won't see him in the fourth. Well, I reckon they'll be up by a lot. I think there's talent.
Yep,
the talent 100%. Is just so much better than Cleveland Browns at the moment. Obviously, Browns are yet to find their quarterback of the future. We don't know if it's going to be Sanders or Gabriel. Or
it won't be either. I don't think
they'll draft somebody next year. You never know, but they're just a bit of a nowhere team.
Where's Deshaun Watson at the moment? Do you know?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares, really?
Who cares? Yeah, I think he might be injured, but who cares? He's not playing again, let's be honest. He's only there because he's on a massive contract.
It's a really sad fall-off, isn't it? You know,
but
it's another thing star.
Doing it to yourself. That's
exactly right. So
you can't feel sorry for him, but now I'm going to another game. Jacksonville versus Cincinnati Bengals. A very different game, this one, because Bengals didn't really play great at all in that last game against the Browns, but Jaguars are Jaguars. They got a new head coach coming in, so
Travis Hunter played all right.
Yeah, he did his thing in his first game. Did what he had to do. No, I'm going Jaguars in this game.
Why are you going the Jags in this?
I just don't think Bengals, as we said, they played horrible last week. They don't beat anybody but the Browns last week.
Where do you think they're lacking at the moment?
Lacking?
Yeah.
Defense is horrible.
Defense?
The offense
wasn't good last week.
Wasn't good. You got probably the best wide receiver 1-2 duo in the league, you'd say, and you barely could get them the ball.
Yeah, for those that follow us on Instagram, your lock of the week was a Jamar Chase touchdown. That didn't happen.
Well, what do you expect?
Yeah, we thought
going into that game against the Browns, you far out. They just can't get over this early season. I don't know what they're doing in training camp. It's never good in the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know.
At all.
They'll storm home, but yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals here to be safe. But
safe? No, change it up.
No, I'm going
be
Bengals.
Safe.
No,
okay.
There's a few more games in here, mate. Don't worry.
Jags are going to start 2-0. All right.
All right.
Now we got, Another
Oh, yuck.
boring game. You've got a Giants versus Cowboys in Dallas. It's a divisional matchup, so it'll be a bit more to play for, but
Jeez, I'm going to take Dallas here.
I think they played very well in that first game. So
yeah, they played very well and at home.
George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. Hopefully you catch some this time, but
Oh, how about that? CD in the big moments.
Few drops, he would have.
Well, he did say
great first game.
He was doing these ones, saying it's on me, so he's going to respond.
Well,
I think Dallas win this comfortably. Actually,
comfortably. I think New York show up a fight, but hang on. Here's something. Is Russ going to start this game?
I just saw on social media. Just saw confirmed he will start this week.
He will start? Okay.
But what happens if we get to halftime, let's say Dallas up 24-0?
I don't understand why they just pulled the trigger earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Jackson Dart's such a good talent. He's going to be the best quarterback in this draft class, in my opinion. I'd be starting him now.
You're only delaying Jackson's improvement.
Exactly.
And you're not in playoff contention. No. So why aren't you starting?
You're in one of the hardest divisions there is. You got a Super Bowl champs in your division. You got near it.
I just don't understand. So, give me Dallas, and it'll be interesting to see how Russ goes because he's got a lot of pressure on him.
I think this will be a bit closer than we expected, but I think you can't go past Dallas. I think hopefully Tyron Tracy plays a good game. He's on my fantasy team, but besides that.
Another divisional game.
So this is going to be an interesting game. Bears are going to be mad. Lions are going to be mad. Ben Johnson knows the Lions offense and probably defense. I'm going Bears. Lions are starting 0-2.
You did say in last week's episode that you reckon the Bears will sweep Detroit because of Ben Johnson.
Yeah. Bears will win this game. Caleb Williams will show out in Detroit. I don't think Goff's the answer in that team.
He's not. And to the Lions fans saying that you won the trade with Matthew Stafford, where's your Super Bowl? You won't get one. Matthew Stafford and the Rams won this trade by a mile. Jared Goff is not near it.
A message to Detroit fans from Cooper.
Just because he has 2 Mickey Mouse playoff wins, he's not the answer.
Jeez,
Matthew Stafford was the answer. Should have kept him and didn't because you ruined his career. So you can cry about it, Detroit fans. Seriously. I'm taking the Bears here by 3.
By 3?
Yeah, I think...
So we're both going Detroit 0-2 to start off.
A week is a long time of football, but I just don't think they're going to fix their offensive issues that quickly. And the Bears... Ben Johnson, he's a born winner, so he's going to go in there.
Born winner, even though losing week 1.
No, he's a born winner. Trust me.
All right.
I mean, the Bears are the Bears, but he knows Detroit inside out. You know that in Detroit, they're going to walk in there and they're going to win by 3.
Far out. All right. Well, I have to agree because I reckon they will too, but it's a big call coming from you because I'm more biased about it.
Yeah, I don't like Detroit as well. One of my most hated teams.
Is this because of Stafford or
booing Matthew Stafford, your greatest quarterback ever when he returns?
Fair enough.
It's just disgraceful, and the delusional comments of them saying like, "Oh, we won the trade. Stafford's not it. Where's your Super Bowl?" And the Rams are going to be up there this year. The Lions are going to be down there this year.
I just had a Madden simulation. Actually, it was a Bills-Rams Super Bowl.
Well, wouldn't that be a big week for the pod? But
far out, that would. Another divisional matchup now.
Oh, boring.
Another horrible game that I don't think I'm going to be watching. Let's be honest. Pats, Dolphins, both probably the 3rd and 4th best team in this division.
Jeez, I don't know because
Miami,
I've got no confidence in Miami.
Yeah,
and obviously New England are still
every other
building.
year, you'd probably say Miami, but give me the Patriots. I think Stephon Diggs will have a great game. He normally does against Miami, so I think Stephon Diggs will have a great game.
Just
throughout this one, Drake May shows they need to give the ball to Henderson more.
You've gone a lot of underdogs this week,
and I went pretty good last week, so I'm going to go again this week. I think quite good, but I think I've got a Pats.
I'm really torn here, but I might be the villain, boring person here, but I'm going to take Miami here. I think in a scrap fest, like
10-7.
Oh, 13-7 Miami.
Yeah, I've got Stephon Diggs, 80+ yards and a touchdown in this game.
Fair enough.
I'm a big Stephon fan, so
see
there.
Another game where it's pretty boring, not going to lie.
Jeez, this 1 p.m. slot is horrible.
San Fran heading to New Orleans. Brock Purdy questionable to play. George Kittle out. God.
Coming up at Spencer Rattler versus Chris Olave.
Yeah.
Kamara.
Who do you have here?
Far out. This is going to be a hard one.
The Saints didn't play too bad against Arizona, but Arizona's Arizona. Yeah. They're all right.
Nah, give me the Niners.
Yeah.
Give me the Niners in this. If Brock Purdy plays, who's their backup? I don't know, but you'd say Brock Purdy should be playing still. CMC's still so good, as he said, as he showed last week. If he's healthy, he's good. So,
and I think that defense is unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Fred Warner, Bosa, Greenlaw up against Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
I mean, Give me the Niners here.
Yeah.
They're my NFC 1 seed, so give me the Niners here.
1 seed.
Mate, it's week 1.
That's horrible.
Let's settle.
Now, this is going to be interesting for me.
Yeah. Oh, I actually
Josh
like
Allen
this game.
walks into New Jersey, actually, because they don't play in New York, but we won't talk about that. I think Bills win this quite easily.
It'll be interesting to see if the Jets can back up their offensive power
I don't
last
think
week.
they will.
You don't think so?
Oh, we have a horrible defense, to be fair, but I just think we always have the edge on them, as we do with all AFC East teams at the moment. But
what about that game last year with A-Rod where in Buffalo, the Bills just went to town, was 42-0?
Yeah, Tyrell Shavers. Shout out Tyrell Shavers. Great touchdown.
Rodgers actually got benched in the third quarter, so... The Jets, they don't like playing the Bills.
Justin Fields, he showed a lot. Him and Garrett Wilson showed a lot. Breece Hall
was unbelievable. In your
really
fantasy
good.
team, we were watching that Jets game, and he's just
I was
driving down the field.
Pretty happy with it, but I think the Bills' offense is just too strong at the moment, especially for, I wouldn't say a great Jets defense. I know on paper they look all right, but they just gave up 4 passing touchdowns to a 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers. So I'm going to have to go Buffalo in that game, but...
Don't disrespect Aaron Rodgers, first of all. But
I'm just saying.
Give me the Buffalo Bills by 14.
14? Yeah, a nice little 2-touchdown game. That would be fun. I haven't seen not a close game for a while now. So now,
this is a good game.
Cooper Kupp versus Aaron Rodgers, basically. At Pittsburgh, Steelers, Seahawks. Thoughts on this one?
Look, I think A-Rod, first game in Hines... He's just gonna show the Steeler fans, I'm a QB and I'm gonna take us to 11-6 and deep in the playoffs. And this Seattle crap team with Cooper Kupp and Sam Darnold,
Cooper Kupp's having 80 yards.
So you said he was gonna have 100 last week, and he's got 9 yards this week.
Stop. He's gonna have 80 this game. I've still got the Steelers winning, but I think Kupp will silence a lot of doubters, and we'll come back next
another
week.
thing is 2021 Super Bowl champion teammates Jalen Ramsey up against Cooper Kupp. See if Jalen goes to him, he'll know him inside out. Not like Kupp has the ability like he used to.
Kupp will know Ramsey.
Yeah, but Kupp can't move properly anymore. So
neither can Ramsey. He's washed.
Ramsey, see him at the end of the game forcing that incompletion.
That was great. That was fun to watch.
And that was cold. Jalen J5, unbelievable player. Back to the day.
It's a very boring slot, isn't it? There's not much to preview through.
But no, give me the Steelers here. By 17.
Far out. Another a horrible game to top it off too, which is going to be interesting. Go on.
Rams heading to Tennessee. We haven't done that in a long time. I think Goff was our quarterback last time we went to Tennessee. So, look, Titans actually played all right if Cam Ward's receivers could actually catch the ball.
Which they couldn't at all.
They couldn't. Cam Ward was throwing dots. And
especially that last drive,
they were just dropping it for fun.
See his dad after that game?
Yeah, he was going.
That was so
he was
fun.
like a fan.
On the fence, far out.
But give me the Rams. We've got no injuries. I think we win this comfortably. I think it's not even biased to say that, is it? Rams win this comfortably.
Well, you got Stafford.
Cup. I mean, not Cup. What am I? Adams. Puka. Kyron Williams.
A great defense. Give me the Titans to win this game. Give me the Titans to win this game at home. Cam Ward gets his first dub of the season.
Are you serious?
Give me the Titans to win this game, and we'll come back next week, and you'll be heartbroken.
You've gone that many underdogs this week. If they don't pull off, your tipping is going to be embarrassing.
That's fine. That's fine by me.
So you give how much by? Sorry.
Give me them by 3. Titans win by 3 against the Rams.
So what will the score be?
20-17.
So you just think the Rams offense won't get going, and
Nah.
Rams defense can't defend?
It's just going to be an off game. Titans, they deserve a win. They deserved one last week, so Cam Ward gets his first win.
Jared Verse and Fisk are licking their lips looking at that team. Cam Ward could be sacked around 4 or 5 times. Give me the Rams 31-3.
Cam Ward doesn't even get a touchdown.
No.
Far out.
He's not getting a touchdown against the 2 best young defenders in the game.
Tony Pollard, he's there. Tajay Spears, both there.
Stafford's just going to have a fun show as well.
Now we go on to the 4 p.m., 6 a.m. games for us.
Oh, God.
Not much better. Oh, Super Bowl matchup. Super Bowl rematch, sorry. That will be the game I will be on. I won't be watching the other 2.
But we will go into the the Panthers traveling to Arizona. Now, I know the Panthers have the wood over the Cardinals. The Cardinals seriously can't beat them. But, I mean, the Cardinals win this, don't they?
Yeah, I think. quite convincingly.
I mean,
as much as I'm a massive Bryce Young fan this year.
Yeah, but he doesn't really have the
nothing
weapons.
in week 1. It's so sad to watch him because he's so good at Alabama. We all know that.
So it's the battle of the short kings, Bryce Young and Kyler Murray.
Jeez.
2 tiny quarterbacks, both very good players.
Let's call this the short cup.
The
short cup.
The short cup.
Cardinals versus Panthers short cup.
I think
who wins the short cup?
The Cardinals. They scraped against New Orleans, almost lost that game, which is quite funny. I'm not a big fan of the Cardinals as being a Rams fan.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison played all right last week.
Maserati Marv, yep. Trey McBride, he's played all right too.
Trey McBride.
Give me Cardinals quite convincingly. I think Kyle Murray will have a game too. I think he'll have 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Kyler does.
2 of them going to Trey McBride too.
Kyler's an unbelievable talent, but he doesn't show it often. But he does a few times a year where he goes off, and I feel like this could be the game he does.
Yeah.
Give me the Cardinals by 14.
Fair enough. Colts Broncos at the same time in Indianapolis. I don't know. It's a hard game. We got Bo Nix versus Daniel Jones.
Back.
JT looked really good. Broncos didn't in that game, but they still find a way to get a dub. But I'm going to go out of your home team. Yeah, I think Daniel Jones will show some more doubters that he's actually a good quarterback, and maybe New York was the actual problem.
That actually
is he eligible for comeback player of the year?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, well, that could be my tip. He has 250 yards, 40 rushing, and he shows out and beats quite a good Denver team. But I think this Colts team are a very big chance of winning this division.
What's your ceiling on Indianapolis this season?
They can win their division. They can win their division.
I'd imagine they wouldn't have one.
They're not making a
hardest
divisional.
schedule.
I think a wild card. I think that's their ceiling this year. I think Richardson's still going to be their quarterback in the future. But
or last week could have just been a week 1 honeymoon, and they can come out
horrible
here,
Miami.
and they can come out here.
Give me the Colts starting 2-0.
They could come back home and just show why Daniel Jones actually is a terrible quarterback and lose. Give me the Denver Broncos here.
We've gone very changed.
It's good. Here. It's good. I can't wait to revisit it next week. I can't wait. 27-20, Denver.
Fair enough. I've got Colts winning by a touchdown. Now, this is probably the biggest game of this Sunday slot.
Yeah, probably.
There's not much of it. It's a Super Bowl rematch, and it's at Kansas City this time. Obviously, it's not at the Superdome anymore. But Jesus, it's a tough game. I think
these two love playing in.
As much as I said Kansas are done, I think they should bounce back a bit. But with that being said, Philadelphia wins by 2 touchdowns.
It's going to be hard, especially playing up against...
Jalen Carter actually finally gets to play a game.
Yeah.
You're saying Xavier Worthy is not playing. If not, he won't be 100%.
No, he won't be playing.
Rashee Rice still out. Mahomes still really got no weapons, let's be honest. Kelsey's too old to get firing as he used to. Philadelphia's defense is that good at the moment.
Yeah, give me Philly here. Give me Philly to march into Taylor Swift Stadium.
Is she going to be there? How many times is she getting shown on TV?
She will be there, and she'll be shown a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting engaged. They are engaged. Good on you. Philly are just going to walk in here and just smash them to pieces. I mean, I'm a Chiefs fan. I like the Chiefs. I like Mahomes. He's just unbelievable. You can't really hate him besides the fact that he's just too successful. Because he's too successful, and he owns your franchise.
Not this year. It's different this year.
He owns your franchise.
It's different this year.
They say that every year, don't they? But give me Philly to smash them up and send the Chiefs to 0-2, and there'll be panic stations all around Arrowhead.
Well and truly. They might have to trade for a wide receiver.
They're going to have to.
And again, it's only 3 more weeks, and they'll probably all be back. But
what about the conspiracy theories of Taylor Swift on the Kelsey podcast saying, "Oh, we got Xavier Worthy," and then Travis being jealous, so he goes and knocks him out?
I saw that. I don't think it can't be true, can it?
No, it can't.
He's not that bad of a guy.
It's the internet doing the internet things, but yeah, I got Philly here.
That would be funny if it was true. Yeah, I think Philly win this quite easily. I think. Just look at the talent on the offense, look at the talent on the defense. Jalen Carter will actually play a game.
And
but
now
if he doesn't spit on Mahomes, he might. But
Jalen, what are you doing, mate?
He got fined $47,000. I saw, so that's something.
Oh, there's nothing to him though.
True.
Then we move on to Danko, our other co-host. His
Sunday
team.
night football.
Why are the Falcons on Sunday night football? I don't know.
They got a lot of primetime games for some weird reason this year.
Is it the Penix factor or
It can't be.
it can't
It
be?
probably is. Let's be honest. It's not Bijan.
Yeah. Look,
Walking into Minnesota are probably high on their game last week. That comeback.
JJ
win.
McCarthy's first game
Yeah.
in Minnesota.
He'll
The
be,
home crowd.
They'll love him there. Obviously, he's been on sidelines all last year. Didn't play. I think Minnesota win this.
Yeah, I think
personally.
he'll be riding high after last
2-0.
week.
They'll start off, and Falcons will start 0-2, which will be interesting. But
I mean, will it be interesting though? Like the Falcons are the Falcons. They do their.
if they wanted to win this division, you're not going to start 0-2.
I
It's not a
think
good
Tampa
start.
Bay have that division comfortably. Anyway.
Comfortably. Okay.
Well, not comfortably, but the Falcons every year they come second and they're just mid Atlanta. They're
Fair
just
enough.
I'm saying this now because Danko's not here, otherwise he would punch me. But, give me the Vikings here.
Yeah, I think Jefferson will actually have a good game. Addison's only a few more weeks away. I think this will be a Jefferson show. JJ will find him a lot. I think maybe 100 yards, I reckon. A couple tutties maybe, if not one.
So now we go to Monday Night Football. Now we've got a double header. Question to you: do you like Monday night double headers?
Oh, it's hard to watch both
So
games.
obviously
That's the only
we'll have the main broadcast with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman going over Tampa Bay and Houston,
thing. Yep.
and then they'll have some backup
Yeah.
commentators doing Chargers Raiders. I don't know if I like it. I want to watch every game.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
can't watch every game.
But then
on these
again,
two.
where else would this game would be on at 6 a.m. and you can't watch it anyway.
That is true, but I feel like primetime games when there's one game, you can
Yeah.
put your whole focus
You want
into
to watch
it.
that.
But then again, if one game is bad, you can switch to the other. So
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know where I stand on it, but it's not every week.
I'm
so-
for it. I'm for it.
You're for it?
More football
Yeah, more
on a Tuesday
yeah,
for us, which will be
Tuesday
fun.
morning.
Tampa Bay, Houston. At Houston, they didn't look good at all. They only gave up 9 points. I don't think one of them was a touchdown. I think it was 3 field goals.
No, they gave up 14 and put 9 points on the board.
Yeah, sorry. They
Yeah,
put
yeah.
9 points on the board, and not one of them was a touchdown.
No,
3 field
Rams
goals.
defense, mate, that you
Yeah.
think the Titans will walk into and belt them.
Watch
Like,
it.
come on, man.
Far out. It's going to be hard. I think Houston probably bounce back. I think CJ Stroud's too good not to.
Yes,
Tampa Bay are a phenomenal team, to be fair, but I think
yeah, I think CJ.
you have to bounce back a bit, don't you?
CJ had a good game last week. It's just when you go up against Jared Verse and Brandon Fisk, like what are you
Jeez, you're
supposed to do?
overrating your defense here.
What are you supposed to do when you got to go up against those two? He threw a
Yeah.
pick to Kobe Durant, but like Kobe Durant's one of the best defenders in the game, so you
Alright.
can't blame him. But give me Houston here
Yeah.
at home.
Giving them 7 points, touchdown.
I think it won't be a slaughter for House because
Yeah.
Baker's a competitive man and the Bucks are always in there. So give
Yeah.
me Houston. They're not going to start 0-2. It'll be a scrap fest. I'll go 17-16.
All right. Now the other game, the last game of the week, I've got that wrong. And the Raiders are 1-0, but
Yeah.
both 1-0, a divisional matchup. It's a hard division this year, obviously. Chargers, Raiders, thoughts?
Well, Chargers obviously, if they want to be serious this year, I want them to walk into Vegas and smash
Yeah,
the Raiders. Obviously, divisional game. It's hard to smash divisional opponents because they know you inside out.
yeah,
But the Raiders were fun to watch, weren't they, last week against New England?
Yeah.
Geno Smith looks like he's going to have a fun season. Obviously not a playoff-threatening season, but a lot better than what the Raiders have produced recently. Max
Yeah.
Crosby, unbelievable player, as we know. Pete Carroll there, oldest coach in NFL history, still doing his thing.
Yep.
In Vegas, home opener for Vegas. The Chargers obviously won't bring any away presents because they have no fans. You can say the Rams have no fans, but then the Chargers are on a level of no fans.
Rams don't have any fans.
Yeah, but the Chargers are on
Well,
another
Vegas,
level.
even, like Oakland. It's
Yeah, exactly right. So two plastic franchises
yeah,
at the
two
moment.
teams that left for money.
They're a bit soulless, both of them, but
yeah,
it's really hard to go past the Chargers here, isn't it?
I don't think Raiders are that good. I don't think.
It's really hard. So
think Pats are-
I think the Raiders in Vegas, they're going to be competitive. Pete Carroll's first game in
at
Las
home.
Vegas. They're going to be
Great save,
competitive.
that.
They're going to be up and about, but just give me the Chargers 24-17.
All right, that's fair enough. Now I'm going to give my thoughts on this game. I'm high on the Chargers this year. They win the division easily, I think. Justin Herbert and his boys walk in. He throws 4 touchdown passes, 300 yards. They win this by 2.5 touchdowns. Let's go 17 points. And I think it's going to be a quite easy game. It's going to announce Herbert's an MVP contender too in this game.
And the Charger fans, oh wait, they don't have any, won't be making any noise, but
San Diego, they might be up and about. You never know.
yeah, so yeah, look, it's that'll be episode 2.
That will be episode 2. Thanks for watching with us and previewing this week and reviewing last week with us. We'll be back next week with Danko, obviously our host. It's a bit makeshift this week, but we went all right, I think. Thoughts?
I think we did.
We
Obviously,
tried our best.
I cannot wait to go through the tips of last week.
Yeah.
Of the week we're about to do for next week, where you've gone that many underdogs and it could backfire so bad. And your take on the Titans-Rams game is going to be good to watch.
Watch it. There will be a video up of me just with the scores and just getting into you about it. But Titans win that.
Well, we might have to get some reactions going on the Instagram like we did last week. If you didn't see, up to I think 600 likes now.
It was a more subtle reaction. Like
yeah, you didn't want to make too much noise.
Strictly business.
Strictly business for Buffalo. So
strictly business. We don't want to go too high too early. So
yeah. Well, when you
chill.
show that much hope in the regular season and then January continue to fail, you can't really celebrate week 1.
Stop. But yes, I agree with that. So we got to keep it strictly business at the moment.
Yeah,
it's a good win. But thanks for watching with us. Yeah. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks, guys. See you next week.